Y'all, it's your boy Coach Carl. Figured I'd log in online. Just finished having some fun on another channel. Figured I'd log in online and see what everybody got going on. Once again, man, it's your homie, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. And I'm just letting y'all know we about to get it cracking. So stay tuned. Let's make this thing pop off. Yo, 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 yo. What it do, man? Make sure y'all hit the like button as soon as y'all sign in. And let's get the party started. What y'all want to talk about today? Where y'all at? Oh, man, Ether. What's good, dog? What's happening, homie? Glad you up here. I'm just up here having a good old time with this life that we call, this day-to thing we call life. That's what it is, a day-to-day thing that we call life. Man, just checking in to see what my people doing. What y'all been doing, man? What you been doing, homie? You been out there working out? You been for your walk today? It's Monday. You can't forget Mondays. Monday should be one of the most strongest days in the week, bro. It's where we get started at. That's what it do. Tavon, what's good with you, dog? Man, I've been doing good, bro. I've been doing great. I've been out here, man, hustling, doing what I know how to do best. I done did that 3.5 hour workout this morning. Went from that to a 4.7 mile power walk. I was trying to do like 10:56 a mile walking. Yeah. My legs is tired right now. Say you doing DoorDash? A lot of walking to these stores. Hey, look, my son used to do DoorDash for a little while in between while he was waiting to go to boot camp for the Army. And he was doing DoorDash. He said he loved it because he could make $80 a day riding around in the car. Hey, look, it don't get no better than that, bro. It don't get no better than that. Yes, sir. Get that money. Yes, sir. Tavon Newman. Man, how I feel where y'all at today? Man, let me see. Say almost at 300 on New Year's Eve. That's what I'm talking about. Get that money, player. I heard it was a lot of money out there. You just got to go out there and get it. They say, man, you can make money doing almost anything these days. So when people say they ain't got no money, it's because they ain't working. You got to get out there and hustle, bro. Hey, look, I got a homeboy that delivers my Amazon to the crib. That dude drive a Mustang. He be chilling, man. Music playing and everything. I just had a bad moment with this other boxer on his live. He trying to teach spiritual stuff and told me that I was asking stupid questions because I don't know nothing. Hey, look, there's no such thing as a stupid question unless you asking them something that's real stupid. Sometimes people know when it's a stupid question, but if you asking just sensible questions that you need answers to, that ain't considered stupid. That's what it do, though. It ain't no such thing as a stupid question. Sometimes people, you got to understand. Sometimes people get up here and so other people making it bad for you. Because sometimes you get people up here that ask me something like, Coach, what sex are you? Coach, how do girls grow a beard? You know what I'm saying? I want to know because my girlfriend, then they'll try to rephrase it. Coach, you look like you broke. How do you look broke? I just want to know. I never knew the answer to that question. You know, they do stuff. People do that stuff like that on purpose so that when you come along and ask a real good question, it's a stupid question. You know what I'm saying? Because he's already dealt with other stupid people. So don't take it personal. Just get up here and ask the question up here. Say, who was it? Tavon, I had the same experience. Oh yeah. Oh, you asking him. Hey, look, it happens. People, hey, look, man, a guy told me about 6 months ago. He said when you do live streams, you setting yourself up. He ain't lied. Sometimes I think yesterday, Sunday, I had 6,100 people on my live stream. Had 500 people in the chat. Out of that 500, 400 of them was chatting. The other 100 of them was trolling. They just knew that the stream was big. They knew that it was popping off. So because they knew that, they tried to destroy it. But guess what? We stayed online until we was done. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to stay online until you're done. Hey, look, make sure y'all hit the like button. I got a few people up here, and I ain't got enough likes. So hit that like button for me if you would. If you wouldn't mind, it's right up at the top. Hit that like button. Sign up to the channel if you haven't been on the channel before. And if you got a question, please feel free to ask it. Clarence Shannon, 2260. I find you again on your other channel, Cool Coach. Hey, look, that's what it is. I told y'all I got 2 fitness channels. This channel right here is my biggest channel. Got a little bit over 50,000 subscribers. The other one is pushing 3,000. I had this one about 2 years. The other one I had about 6 months. Yeah, man. Mark Tavius, what's good, dog? Respect, homie. Respect. I appreciate y'all logging in. Seeing what all the fuss is about. If y'all got some good boxing questions, some good karate questions, some good training questions, whether it's calisthenics or weightlifting, you got some good diet questions. If you want to talk vegan, I talk vegan all day because that's what I am. You want to talk about fasting? You want to talk about whatever. You want to talk about your girlfriend? You want to talk about your boyfriend? Everybody up here ain't a boy. Some of them up here is women. So I'm talking to everybody. If you're at home right now and you happen to be looking at the phone and you don't know what to say something. If you don't say nothing, still hit that like button. Hey, look, ain't nobody going to hold you accountable. If you got a question, I might have an answer. Let me see. Me and my friend were naming the baddest girls on earth, and he said his elementary school niece. So I low-key gave him a raise. Hey, look, you better watch who you talk about. Bottom line is, man, I used to talk about this girl that lived in my neighborhood, and I wonder why all these guys kept hanging around my neighborhood. They were trying to get the girl I was talking about. I wanted. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Samuel's podcast. What's good, dog? What we doing on that podcast, player? Talk to me. Hey, look, sometimes, a disc jockey on the radio station one time said, when you building a girl, you making her look all pretty, making her look all fancy, building her rep up. You think you building it up for you, but you could be building it up for somebody else. You got to be careful. Sometimes everybody ain't meant for you. A guy on my last live stream told me that his girlfriend broke up with him, but he won't know how to get it back. But she said she won't down with him no more. I said, sometimes you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. Sometimes you got to go in the opposite direction. You say fun stuff? Okay. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to sign up to it. I like fun stuff. Samuel's podcast. At SAMUEL's SPODCAST. Samuel's podcast. Make sure I got it right. Okay, Samuel's podcast. We're going to lock it in, man. We're going to lock it in. We got to get you some more subscribers, bro. Because if you saying something that's funny, something that's going to... Hey, look. I see you, bro. Hey, man. Do what you do, bro. Do what you do. I'm with it. I'm going to log into it later tonight and I'm going to laugh some. Somebody said, hey, handsome. Hey, look. Appreciate it. I appreciate you think I'm that. You think I'm handsome. I appreciate that. I thought I was pretty ugly when I woke up this morning. Bustin' Dustin, what it do, man? What it do with you? Man. Man, you got, hey, look. Y'all got me wanting to check everybody's line out. I'm going to see what all these people look like. You want to see what these people act like. I don't really care what you look like. I care how you act. What you act like. What you act like. Hey, look. Somebody said he just started his podcast. I haven't got to do a podcast yet. I just started. Hey, look, man, whenever you do it, I'm going to be hitting into it. That's how we going to do, man. That's how we going to do things. We gonna rock with it. Let me see who this is, man. I'm signing up the people pay. If y'all get a subscribe on y'all channel, it's cause your boy done subscribed. Cause I'm doing the same thing y'all doing for me. If y'all gonna sign into my channel, I'm gonna sign into your channel. So if you got one that you want me to sign into, please let me know right now. Tell me what you do and we're gonna get to it. And I'm gonna talk about it. Let me see what we got here. Man, I can't find nothing though. I'm looking for something else. I need to find the Google button, man. Where's the Google button at? Give me everything but what I asked for. I said Google, it give me Google Translate. I want to know what's going on in the world. People be saying stuff and I gotta check it. I gotta check it. Let's see. Where we at? Why we say rest in peace, Mike Tyson? What Mike done already? Ether. His name is I am KOG Hound. HOUD, whatever that is. I don't even know what that word means. Getting ready to do some training session, coach. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Gotta keep popping it, man. I did my 3.5 hours this morning. I added something to my training this morning, man. For real. I added an extra set with them 60-pound dumbbells, bro. Them 60s ain't no joke. I also did a little bit. I did another set of pull-ups, an extra set of chin-ups, because I do 40 chin-ups, 40 pull-ups, and 40 dips, 200 push-ups. I added 50 to the push-ups, give me a little bit more, and I added one set of 10 of chin-ups and one set of 10 of pull-ups. And instead of doing my 10-minute plank straight out with the 25-pound weight on the back, I did a 10-minute plank with the 25-pound weight on my back. Then I pushed the weight off and then did push-ups. That's why I did the extra 50 push-ups. So sometimes you got to go a little harder. My granddad used to tell me it takes a long time to grow old friends. What's your thought? It's the truth. Because you'll find out sometimes that some of them people that can hang with you for a minute, they ain't really your friend, dog. Sometimes, man, they ain't really your friends. Sometimes you gotta know. Sometimes it take a long time to figure that out. Because they ain't being tested. Sometimes when they ain't being tested, man, sometimes and look, sometimes your friends are just you and them on the same page and everything's working out. And sometimes when they actually being tested and they got to stand up for you. What did the Bible say? Remember when Jesus told one of his disciples, "You gonna deny me 3 times?" He said, "No, I'm not." When them guns came out and them swords came out, he denied them. Them spears and them swords came out. He denied them 3 times. Why do I look like Mike Tyson? Because I want to be cool just like Mike. That's why. I don't know. It's natural. Say the boy's intelligent. Say Cog Hard is an intelligent brother, but his ego is sky high. Well, that takes away from the intelligence. Hey, look, you can't fake it, bruh. Hey, look, it is what it is. Sean Hunter, what's good, dog? Hey, look, my man, 50 grand. Hey, look, you the guy I saw in the grocery store, right? I want to make sure I got that name and that face right. Sean Hunter. Cool cat right there, boy. I ain't lying. I've been boxing for 2 years. In March, it will be 3. Hey, look, man, keep pushing it, bro. Keep them skills tight, man. You get better. The longer you do it, the better it get. Because what happens, the longer you do it, the easier it gets. You start to learning things. Say, can't check nothing in jail. That's okay, but you up here. If you up here, you up here. Hey, look, I'm good that you here. What it do, man? Andrew Harper, what's good, dog? So do I want to be in your podcast? Of course I do. Hey, look, you can hit me up. Do what you do. Go to my Instagram page, Coach Carl 757. All right, go to my Instagram page, Coach Carl 757, or go to my TikTok page, Coach Carl 757. Leave me a message. and we can figure out how we can get together, figure out how we can make this thing happen. Can't always talk on YouTube, dog, because there ain't no inbox. Ain't no inbox on YouTube, and everything can't be done through a live stream. You feel what I'm saying? But go to my Instagram page, Coach Carl 757. Go to my TikTok page, Coach Carl 757, and then we're going to get to talking. If you don't have either one of them, then just email me at CoachCarl757@gmail.com. Bought them 50-pound dumbbells the other day so I can see what it's working towards. Hey, man, what it do like? I got 50s, but I just went up to 60s. You know I went up to 60s. My son bought me some 60s for Christmas. So I'm on them 60s right now. Them 60s ain't no joke, bro. They ain't no joke, but guess what? I got to get them, though. I got to get at them. You right, Coach. It does take away from your intelligence when your ego is big. It makes you look like a smart fool. Hey, look, it happens all the time. That's why you got to be careful. Hey, Sean, yeah, it's me. Hey, man. Hey, look, you had the beard real fresh, though, man. I'm going to let you know that, bro. You had the beard real fresh, though, player. Hey, look, man, you been working out or you been talking it out? Work out, dog. Work out, boy. You know how we do. You saw me. I was 5 miles in coming to get something and then going to walk 5 miles back. Hey, look, that's how it go, bro. Hey, look, ain't no playing in this game, bro. When you see me, you see me. Hey, look, OG called that Philly game, said it was going home. Hey, look, Philly went home. Philly ain't no good, bang. I'm telling y'all that. First of all, Hurt can't throw down the field. And you can't keep winning on them little short 8-yard passes. You can't win doing that. And but I'm tell you what, man, watch out for them Bears. Them Bears is playing some ball right now. I ain't even a Bears fan, but I watched them come back from an 18-point deficit at halftime and end up winning. Man, Bears is playing game. And watch out for them Patriots too, man. Them Patriots playing some ball, right? Patriots playing some ball. Who I think gonna be a Super Bowl champ? I don't know, dog. It's real tough out there. It's real tough out there, but I'm gonna watch them though. I think it's gonna be the Bills versus the Seahawks. It might be, but don't forget them Bears though. Teach me boxing. Hey, man, hey, look, you know how I feel about teaching boxing, bro. I love teaching boxing, but I don't got time, man. My whole thing is a time issue right now. But guess what? We're going to figure out something, though. We're going to figure out something. If I just got to pop up over your crib like one day a week. Hey, look, I teach you so much in one day, you think you've been to a class. Working it out. Thanks, bro. Hey, all day, bro. The Patriots are legit this year. Yeah, they playing some ball. Who you got going to the Super Bowl? I got the Niners versus the Bills. The Niners will not be there. I don't know why. I just don't feel like them Niners got what it take, man. They pulling out games at the last minute. I don't think they got what it take to get there, bro. Real talk. Hey, look, I know who ain't going to be there. My team, the Commanders, we ain't even going to get tickets to the game. And the Cowboys and the Eagles, they sitting right at the crib with us, even though they was talking bad about us all year. Don't make sense now, do it. Don't forget y'all water, man. I don't care what else you drink. Make sure you mix it up with some water. Make sure you mix it up with some water. Hey, man, I'm just want a question. I got a question to the internet. Where's my guy Delta Roots at? Delta Roots, every time you log in online, I be sitting here waiting on you. And you just be slacking, man. You be slacking. You got Coach over here waiting. I was just talking about you yesterday to somebody just because I felt like you had a plan, dog. Hey, I've been watching your plan. Hey, look, it's this guy up here named Delta Roots, man. That dude got a plan. He started eating right, he started sleeping right, and he started training right. And we're going to see what's going to happen out of all that. He going to be the man. Y'all better watch him. Say them 49ers ain't got the equipment for space travel, man. They ain't going nowhere. Hey, look, that's what I said. Them 49ers, man, they probably going to lose the next game. And two guys the friends of mine that know that, they probably going to be mad at me because I said it out loud. Hey, look. Let me see. People been talking about this Banky. What boy Banky last name? So we can go ahead and find him. I'm going to pull him up right now so I can watch him later. Because I watch a lot of fights, man. I know y'all just watched that Matias fight Dalton, and Dalton peeled him back mellow. Peeled him back mellow. Let me see. Banky Pound. Pound. Let me see. Let me see how I can pull this guy up. Man, I can never find this guy, man. Y'all sure this is a real guy? Because I don't see nothing. Oh, well, wait a minute. Here it go. Banky Boyd. His name is, there's a famous boxer named Banky Pound. You might be thinking of Bunty. Banky Boyd said there's no famous boxer named Banky Pound. And maybe that's his nickname. Y'all got to let me know something. What's his real name? I mean, because, Lord, they can't find him online. He got to have another name. He got to have a real name if that ain't it. If the Diners can beat the Eagles, they got a shot. Well, the Eagles is done. They're going to beat the Eagles. I seen that 20 you found. Hey, you saw that? Hey, look, I was walking, man. I was tired, too. And I happened to look on the ground, and I said, that's a piece of paper. I'll watch the ground now. I don't let nothing pass me. And I said, oh, that's a 20. I pulled my camera out real quick, stopped where I was, and then walked up to it and picked it up, put it right in my pocket. But real talk, though, when I went to the grocery, because I was headed to the grocery store. So when I went to the grocery store, real talk, no lie, I was looking for a homeless guy. It's always somebody standing around the store, sitting on the ground by the store, and I was going to give it to him. Real talk. And I walked to the store, wasn't nobody in front of the store. I looked around, I walked to the end, where he usually be at, wasn't nobody over there. I came back, I ain't see nobody. I went to the store and spent it. And next time I see somebody, though, y'all know I be giving money to the homeless cats, man. Real talk. I don't play, because that could be me, dog. That could have been me. That could be one of y'all. So if you see me, I'm giving you something. I usually keep a 5 in my backpack just in case. Sometimes a 10. But you know, hey, look, I was gonna give it the whole 20. I said, Lord, this 20 won't for me. This 20 may have been meant for somebody else. So if I see him in my travels, I'm gonna give it to him. But I walked 5 miles and I ain't see nobody. Said the race to the Super Bowl is wide open. Yeah, it is wide open. Let me see. Needs to be put on some weight. KNYBA needs to put on some weight. He is real vulnerable in the inside. I don't know who that is. KNYBA. Y'all keep killing me with these names, man. It's just nicknames. I need some real names so I can pull these cats up. No, man, he's a YouTube. Oh, he's a YouTuber. Oh, well, what he do on YouTube then? Is he fighting on YouTube? Banky Pound. I'm gonna look him up, man. I'm going to YouTube right now. I'm looking him up on this box rack, dog, thinking he a real boxer. BANKYPOUND. Banky Pound. All right, let's see. Banky Pound. Oh, he must be just like he like a commentator or something. And the way they was talking about him, I thought he was a boxer or something. I don't know, y'all. I thought y'all talking about something he had done. Now he's a YouTuber. Type him on. I just found him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I watch him every day. I'm saying you would love Banky Pound content, bro. He's from D.C. and spent 33 years in prison, but boxing is one of his passions. He boxed in prison. Okay, I'm gonna peep him out. Let me see. John 3:16 is a famous Bible verse from the Gospel of John stating, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life." Exactly. Golden Gloves coming up. Golden Gloves coming up. I watch the Golden Gloves. I usually watch it online, the Nationals. I remember going to them Golden Glove fights, man. My son won the gold. Both of my sons won the regular version because in Virginia, it's Virginia versus North Carolina. The winner goes to D.C. versus Maryland. They won the Virginia-North Carolina version, and both of my sons in the same year went to the D.C. Maryland matchup. KMYBA is a heavyweight. He fought. Let me see this. Man, y'all, I be like, I don't know these names. Many of these people, if they was American, man, I probably would find their names a lot faster. But I don't be knowing these guys' names. Dude, I don't follow. Oh, it's so much boxing. There's so much people out there, not just boxing. Agit. AGIT. Okay, I'm going to pull him up. And then I find this other guy. Let me see. All right, his box rec. He 27-0 with 19 knockouts. So your boy just got KO'd in the 3rd round. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he got beat to death. He got KO'd in the third round. And look, anytime you get knocked out in the third round and you look bad doing it, you ain't supposed to be there. They must have just found him. Let me see something. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can study this thing real quick. I gotta go back to where I was. All right, he's 17-0 with 11 knockouts. And let's check his box rec. Okay, he done fought some pretty good guys. Let's see. His first fight was in 2021. He fought a guy that was 2-31. That's a nobody. He fought a guy that was 5-52. Another nobody. A guy that was 3-7, 10-22, 4-2, 6-6, 28-50, 31-12. Yeah, they built him up on bullcrap fights. That's why when he got to a real fight, he couldn't win. He had a lot of knockouts. His last fight was against a guy that was 28-13. So he wasn't supposed to be in a fight. He was just a fight. He was a fight for that guy to get another W. That's what that is. So you fighting in Seattle on the 30th and the 31st this month. I'm going to watch it because I get it online. Let's see. Said fought a bunch of cans. Then went for the number one. Now, he didn't go for the number one contender. What happens is they look at your record and they realize that your record looks impressive to somebody that don't know boxing. They just want to make sure you look like a boxer, act like a boxer, and can box a little bit. And then they let the guy come out there and they tell him don't go too fast because this guy's nobody. Then they let him beat you up. And then by the time he knock you out, everybody starts saying, but he beat a guy that was 17-0 with 11 knockouts. He beat a nobody. It's a whole lot of people with padded records, bro. A whole lot of people with padded records. Say Banky Pound know all about boxing. It's a lot of guys out here know all about boxing. And it's a lot of good guys out here. Some of them, a lot of fake guys out here know a lot about boxing too. Just because a guy watch boxing don't mean he know about it. It all depends on what part of boxing he was paying attention to. Because I got a lot of friends that will tell me stuff about boxing. I'll be like, for real? They be like, yeah, man. They tell me, Gervonta, he ain't never fought a number of champions. He ain't never fought Devontae fought a bunch of tomato cans too, bro. They was like, for real? Then I show it to them online. They be like, I ain't never hear about that fight. I ain't never hear about that fight either. And I ain't hear about that fight. So when did he fight those guys? He must have fought those guys, but he fought those guys at the beginning of his career. That's how he built his career. That's the thing that people don't understand about boxing. Hey, look, I appreciate, man, whoever gave me the super. KARABOROVICH 101. I appreciate you, dog. Hey, look, people don't understand boxing. Boxing is funny, bro. It's funny. And for those that a lot of guys say they know a lot about boxing, but when it come down to it, they only know what they hear, what they seen on TV. So you got to be in a boxing gym and you got to see how it's being put together. I seen a guy in a boxing gym one time. I was training another guy, and this guy was on the bag. He was beating the bag up. He was cut up, had a six-pack and everything, but I knew he ain't had no skills. I had him in the ring one time, sparring somebody, and he just really ain't look like nothing, so I left him alone. A guy came in the gym, and he asked him, he said, look, man, how long you been boxing? And dude say, for 3 years. He said, you got any fights? He said, nah. He said, you want to go pro? He said, how can you go pro without no fights? He said, I can make you pro. You look good. I'm watching you. You look real good. The guy took the bait. He said, I'm going to give you $200 up front. I'm going to give you $400 when you get to the fight. That's $600, right? Fight was in 3 weeks. He said, you in shape now, though. I'm going to have this guy work with you. All the guy was doing was making sure he held his hands up so he'd have a fighting chance at surviving the fight without getting knocked out in the first round. The guy took him 4 rounds. He didn't do it. He did it on purpose. Took him 4 rounds, made him last for 4 rounds. The 4th round, he knocked him down 3 times. He stopped the fight. He wasn't no fighter. But the guy just padded his record with another brand new guy. That's how the game go, bro. It's just like that. The game go just like that. Yeah, a lot of fighters go to Mexico and fight nobodies. Hey, look, they go to Mexico. People like Devin Haney went to Mexico because Devin Haney was young and he was good and they wanted to see him fight. They wanted to go ahead and start his pro career. So he went to Mexico at like 16, took a couple of fights, and then came back and then started beating other people that had better records, that had better names. Devin Haney is the man. I mean, Devin Haney is a young buck on the way up, man. You got to remember, he started off in the Mayweather gym. He started off being taught by Mayweather Sr. Hey, look, I take my hat off to Devin Haney because he worked. You see him in the gym, he always working, he always sparring. He picking good fighters. People like to look at fight footage when Devin Haney was 16 sparring Gervonta Davis, who was about 3 or 4 years older than him, with more experience than him. Hey, look, let Gervonta Davis fight him now. It'd be Gervonta's worst nightmare. Yep, some guys fought tomato cans and then showed up, tomato cans and showed up when they got a real fight. It happens. They say any given Sunday, anybody could win a fight. It's guys out here that I could pick a guy right out the street and make him a fighter, just based on what I know I can teach him. I've seen street fighters fight and realize that one of them had skills. And I say, look, come to my gym. Give him my card. Come to my gym. He come to my gym, made him a fighter. Think the guy ended up being like 6-0, but then he got locked up because he couldn't stay out the street. Nope, you can't play boxing, dog. Say, Banky not fake on boxing. I don't know nothing about Banky. I ain't talking about Banky. I'm talking about people. I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never watched his podcast, never watched him, never heard of him before a day in my life. But the bottom line is, hey, look, he doing his thing. I appreciate it. He another guy out here with some good information. I appreciate it. Who I got, T.O. or Shakur? I'm going with Shakur. Shakur is the more serious, better trained boxer. T.O. is a great boxer, but he ain't serious. And that takes a lot of weight. It takes a lot of pounds off of you when you ain't serious. He out there, T.O. want to be a politician. He want to talk about what everybody else doing outside of the boxing ring and how boxing is screwed up, and he want to do all that kind of stuff. I watched all of Haney fights in Mexico. He posted them on YouTube. I'm a big Devin Haney fan, been rocking with him through the controversy. Hey, look, it ain't no controversy. A guy cheated, and that's it. It's the controversy. If Devin would have fought Ryan Garcia and Ryan Garcia wouldn't have nothing in the system and Ryan Garcia beat him, I'd be giving Ryan Garcia the props. But you can't give him props because you know he cheated. Some people are just natural fighters, even with poor technique. Some guys have technique, but they get hit, then they fall apart mentally. Hey, look, that's boxing. That's boxing. I've seen strong guys. I'm talking about guys that's 140 pounds, benching 300. Can't fight a lick. Then I seen a guy that can't lift no weights that can fight out of this world. It's all about the person. All about what you got in. I love for you to get together with Banky because he is in VA. He ain't in my part of VA. He in the DMV. I'm way away from him. I'm 3 to 4 hours away from him. The DMV is not where I live. The DMV is by DC, Maryland. That's Northern Virginia. I'm in the other part of Virginia. I'm down here where Norfolk, Virginia, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach. I'm like 3 hours away from him. Stevens putting belt to cheeks. Hey, look, I agree with you, Coach. Ryan Garcia cheated. I don't know why everyone acts like pads don't matter, PDs don't matter. They do matter. If they didn't matter, people wouldn't be taking them. That's what BJJ taught me. It's not about the size. It's about the skill. And the flip steers, Zoe, whatever that is. Hey, look, appreciate you being up here, dog. Samuel's podcast. Hey, what it do, dog? Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button and stay on this line. Make sure y'all hit that like button and stay on this line. And any questions y'all got or concerns y'all got about boxing or karate, fitness, training, or dieting, please ask them now. I got a couple more minutes I could be online. I got to get off because y'all know I train my wife in the afternoon. And then I got to take a shower so I can eat. 5 o'clock come quick, dog. And I'm hungry right now. I ain't ate since 6 o'clock yesterday. I eat from 5 to 6. After 6, there's no more food. So right about now, stomach growling. I need a protein shake. The only thing I got right now is this. Water. Straight 100% pure water. Say both in their prime, Crawford would take Mayweather. No, he wouldn't. You got to remember something. Crawford learned half the stuff that he learned from watching Mayweather. He tell you that. Crawford tell you that Mayweather's the GOAT because he know what he learned from him. He learned a lot of stuff from Mayweather. You can't take nothing away from Mayweather. Mayweather had the best style for boxing during the time he was at his prime. And it's so funny because 90% of the people that's out there right now still can't beat Mayweather. I don't hate people when they good, man. I hate people when they suck. Dog's life. What happened to you, dog? I saw you up here and you retracted your message. I didn't get a chance to read it before you pulled it. But I appreciate y'all being up here. Everybody. Appreciate y'all taking y'all time to get online. That's what it do right there. I appreciate the supers. Appreciate those that have signed up for my channel. You know, I got a subscription for my channel. So if you want to see videos that nobody else get a chance to see, you can pay $1.99 and you can buy that subscription. And then I'm gonna start feeding y'all some personal information about the boxing game, about the strategy game, about the diet game, anything else you want to know. That's what I do up here. That's how we get it done. Some of y'all need to go back and watch Mayweather. He was a perfect combination of highly motivated, talented, intelligent, and physically gifted with cat-like reflexes. Yeah, they hoping that everybody want to put somebody else in front of somebody. Everybody want to put somebody else in front of somebody. Bottom line is Mayweather was who he was, and he was good at who he was. So we gotta just keep him at that. I am happy that I ran across you, brother. I'll be watching your channel. Just let me know know the time you come on. I come on up here every day at 3:45, and I stay on till at least 4:30 or 4:45. Mayweather's defense amazing, one of the best, but I think Sweet Pea might be just a little bit. Hey, look, but Sweet Pea couldn't have beat Mayweather. Mayweather, when he was coming up, you heard the story. If you ain't never heard it, you can hear it from me. When Mayweather was coming up as a boxer, he wasn't pro yet. He came to Norfolk to spar against Sweet Pea Whitaker. And they said he outboxed Sweet Pea Whitaker by a mile. That's what they say. That's the story. Say he outboxed him. He outboxed him so bad that Sweet Pea told the promoter, you need to go ahead and put him out now. Mayweather was a beast. Mayweather was the real deal. Money May was the real deal. People don't want you to be good, though. Hey, everybody pick their fights. Mayweather just owned his own company. Everybody pick their fights. Ain't nobody picking a fight for your guy that your guy don't know about. Nobody. Rewind 1989. I like that name. Yeah, rewind it back to 1989. That's fresh. But let's be clear. Every boxer in the world is picking his own fights. He got a management company. They come to you. This is what they do, just in case you don't know. They come to you. A management company come to you as a fighter, and they bring you 3 names. And you say yes or no based on the information. They say, take this footage home. These are the 3 fighters that we want you to fight. Pick the one that you think you can do the best with. Then your coach looks at the same footage because that's how they narrow down 10 or 15 down to 3. And they tell you this is who you're gonna fight. So you go home and you study the fighter and you train to beat the fighter. You train based on what he's done in the past because most fighters don't change. They don't learn nothing new. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They don't learn nothing new. So every fighter's picking their fights. Canelo picked his fights. Pacquiao picked his fights. Mike Tyson picked his fights. Everybody picked their fights. Terrence Crawford picked who he wanted to fight and who he didn't. Look at Errol Spence. When he didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford, he fought him anyway. You know why? Because the press started pushing up on him. And they started saying, why are you ducking? Ducking. He didn't want to hear that word, so he figured he was better than Terrence Crawford. All the way up until the bell rung. Then he realized that he was nothing. He wasn't nothing compared to Terrence Crawford. Now, had he not picked Terrence Crawford, he'd still be undefeated. Welch boxing. I boxed for many years. I beat Lee Selby, James Lilly, Chris Jenkins, and amateurs. Dedication is what makes it street life, no life. What makes it street life, no life. Yep. Hey, look, man. I feel you. Dog's life. Hey, look. It's all about the fighter, bruh. Hey, look. It's a whole lot of glamorized fighters up there. A whole lot of people that's getting put in the front, mainly because somebody like him. Sugar Ray will beat him in his time. Maybe. Maybe not. People love Mayweather in the UK. People love Mayweather all over the world. How you think he's the first boxer to become a billionaire? Yep, I feel you. Ether, Pacquiao did deny that fight. Pacquiao was like, what is all this testing? All this testing stuff. He had to get clean. He had to get clean first, dog. Dana White is about to change that. Him and his body. Donald Trump about to get rid of the Muhammad Ali Act. Hey, look, man, it's a whole lot of stuff going on in the world. And Dana White about to make fighters. He about to start a whole fight club. Y'all know about that. He about to start a whole fight club. You know what I'm saying? Gonna take away. Because that boy up in was it Israel, throwing all these fights, paying all these people a lot of money. Blitz Comet 3607. What's good with you? Ray Robinson was the first millionaire boxer. I don't know. I ain't know they had millionaire boxers back then. I don't know. I ain't never checked that. Boxing a business, not a sport. It was a sport until people realized they could make a lot of money off of it. Then it became a business. But I love true boxing all levels. Me too. I like bottom end boxing to the top boxing. I like boxing, all kinds of boxing. Say, Commander's your team too, dog? Hey, look, win, lose, or draw. That was my mom and daddy's team, man. That's why I adopted it. And now that my mother and daddy not here no more, I got to keep it. I ain't got everybody to give it back to. Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson was a smart businessman. Hey, look, some people fight just because they like it. You know, I was never fighting thinking I was going to be a millionaire. I just like to outsmart, outwit, and outclass the guy I was fighting, whether it was boxing or karate. Woo. Say Sugar Ray Robinson had a net worth of $500,000 during his death. Don't know what year he died. April the 12th, 1989, in Culver City, California. He was age 67. He died from Alzheimer's. So you like training, never had. So somebody said, hold up, let me back up a little bit. What's for dinner? Same thing I eat every day. Vegetables. Vegetables and an apple. And I had my plant-based protein shakes. I like the training, never had any amateur or pro fights. The training is good. You don't have to fight. Fighting ain't for everybody. Fighting is for those that want to fight. Zuffa boxing with Dana White. It's about to change everything. Oh, it's about to change something. It ain't going to change everything. Because he ain't going to find what he looking for. Yep, he not going to find exactly what he looking for, but he going to find something. Dana White don't care if he find top-notch people. He just want to find people big enough and good enough to fight for more money than they paying in the pros. Because all these $3,000 and $5,000 guys can now make $50,000, so they're going to jump ship. But you know how it go. Everything gets rated. By the way, we going to figure it out. Rams are overrated, by the way. They won't make it if they'll lose to the Seahawks first. Yep. I don't think the Rams going to do nothing. Yeah, I know Banky Pounder's in Virginia, but he ain't in our part of Virginia. I think he in the DMV. Rest in peace, Sugar Ray. Exactly. There's fighters today that's great, but they don't promote. A lot of fighters don't promote themselves no more. They think the promoter's going to do it. And that's kind of how the game go. So he was locked up in a Virginia prison. Hey, I got a lot of friends that probably know him from being locked up in a Virginia prison. Half the dudes I grew up with is locked up somewhere. Anybody that up here asking me what my record is, we know we don't talk about me. This ain't about my life. This is about me trying to help somebody else. I can tell you how many fights I had, you wouldn't believe me. I had over 50 fights in karate. And look, we're going to start with that one. Then we're going to drop it. In the days of social media, there's no reason why boxers should be waiting to, hey, look, but they do. Because somebody told them that they was going to do it for them. Somebody asked me I win all my fights. You street fights too? No, you don't win all your fights. but I was good at both. Sup, coach? How you been doing, man? I'm doing good. Shinobi Zen, my dog. What it do, man? Let's see. I just pulled that guy up a second ago. Let's see. All right, let's see. Say, talk about prison in Virginia. What about it? Appreciate it. Say, good advice. I posted on Speed Drills. Sean Hunter 74 said he was a boxer back in the day. Don't keep those cool karate memories to yourself, coach. You got to tell it. Nah, I had my time. Remember what I tell y'all? This ain't about me no more. I don't come up here to talk about me. I come up here to try to help somebody, and let's talk about them. Have I been knocked out? No, I haven't been knocked out in the ring, in the dojo, or in the streets. Never been knocked out. All my fights that ended with me not having my hand held in the air, the guy outpointed me. That's it. In my last karate tournament that I was 40 in, I pulled my groin muscle and still beat 5 people. On the 6th fight, I had the guy beat 2-0. He came back and beat me 3-2. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't kick. Groin muscle was gone. Couldn't lift my leg up off the ground, but I was still beating him. I was always good at I was good at what I was good at, but it's not my time no more. I'm 58 years old. I don't live on the past. I live on the future. And my future says train somebody else or give somebody else information so they can be good. Said lion mane steak. Bruh, if I ate any meat, I'd probably die. Shinobi Zen, dang. Hey, look, man. You know about karate. I was trying to get a Grand National. I had trained myself to death. I was trying to get first place in kata, weapon, and kumite. I won first place in kata, first place in weapon, and then I had to fight. It was going to be 6 people. So the first 3 people, I just cleaned them up, 3-0. But I had already pulled my groin muscle doing the kata. So when it got to the point where I was 5-0, and the guy says, "Hey, look, you got one more fight. You want to take a break?" I said, if I took a break, I wouldn't fight no more because there was no way I was going to sit down and be able to stand back up. So I said, no, let's keep it going. So I fought the last fight. I had him beat. I was beating him on fake kicks and body shots, fake kicks and low shots. But the bottom line is, after I couldn't lift my leg up no more, he realized it, so he danced around. He kept going around me. And then he would try to strike, and I would block it, but you can't block with so much before to get the other guy a point. So at 2-2, I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and get him. So I stood in my stance. It said, how'd you make? I jumped with the reverse hand, and he kicked me. It sounded just like this. That's how he kicked me right before I hit him. Gave him the point. He knew I was hurt. At the end, he held my hand up. He was like, dude, I was losing. He said, man, I don't want to fight you no more. And after that, I ain't fighting no more after that. It took like 6 weeks to heal my groin. Doctor gave me some daggone medicine, man. I couldn't even feel my groin, let alone feel it. Couldn't hear it, couldn't feel it, couldn't see it. Said, is this Calvin Ford? Nah. Me and Calvin Ford are nothing alike. Yep, he knew what it was. Hey, look, he was like, yo, man, I ain't even deserve. He told me, he said, I don't even deserve this trophy. He was killing me up, dog. I was good, but hey, look, it is what it is, man. I can't win them all. So I won the ones I could. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. I won the ones I could. In boxing, same thing. I had some guys, man, that was better than me, but they can't last. So the guys that are better than you, they don't train the way you train. They just better, they got a better strategy, they move better. But I trained hard. I trained a lot harder. So and the end result was always in my favor. I got lucky. I got lucky at the right time. And I tell people, the better man don't always win. Sometimes the better man is the guy that starts off slow and comes back at the end. And that was me. I knew when the guy was faster than me. I didn't try to match speed for speed. I knew when he hit harder than me. I ain't try to match power for power. If he hitting hard, I'm moving. If he hitting fast, I'm buckling down. I'm buckling down. I'm throwing body shots. I'm taking the air out the tire. Appreciate it, dog. Shinobi Zan, you my dog, man. I've been watching you. You know I stay on your channel. Do I have a stable? Oh no, I don't have nobody now. My stable is over now, bro. I trained. I had my own gym from 2009 to 2014, and then I taught for another guy from 2016 to 2020. When COVID hit, I walked out. That was it, because you couldn't have a gym. Nobody could have a gym in Virginia for almost 2 years. And after, when he was calling people to come back to start training again, I was already teaching people at the house. And I don't always teach people that's going into the ring. Some people I teach that just want it for self-defense or just want it for the knowledge of boxing, which was fine with me. So that's kind of how it was. And both my sons was boxing, but once COVID hit, they both went in the military. One went in the Army, one went in the Navy. And one of them still works for the government, and the other one's still in the Army in Germany. My sons train just like I do. They train all the time, just like me. My oldest son trains 7 days a week like me. Good looking out. Hey, look, good looking out to you, bro. Hey, look, you doing the same thing I'm doing. You putting it out there. I'm trying to see it. Would you fight Jake Paul for $5 million? I'll fight anybody for $5 million. Anybody. Right now. Off the couch. My man used to say back in the day, off the cuff. Hey, look, $5 million is a lot of money. And I don't care about the money. I just care about the fact that I can help a whole lot of other people with the money. So I'm good enough to fight right now. Don't mean I want to, but I am. I train 7 days a week. I train the same way I trained when I was at the top of my game. Still throwing kicks, still throwing punches, still throwing back fists, still throwing spinning back kicks. I can do anything. It don't make no difference what it is. I still got it. But the reality, I've never been hurt other than the growing pull muscle. But never been hurt, never been broke down, never been knocked out, none of that. Never thought about the fight the day after. If I won, I won. If I lost, I lost it. Kept moving. But yeah, for $5 million, I'll fight anybody. I fight Charleston White. I fight Mayweather for $5 million. And I'm skilled. I got skills. Hey, look, dude, you put your money on me and watch what happens. I ain't saying I'm better than him, but he's slowing down right now, and I'm still speeding up. For $5 million, I take that shot. But the man say you stand ready so you don't have to get ready. Had to get ready. What's my sport? Oh, I studied karate, Okinawa Shorin-ryu, and boxing. Let me see. Be right back, coach. All right, dog. I got them kids out poverty, got a gym, and pass it on, bro. Hey, look, for $5 million, I fight anybody. Anybody. It don't make no difference who it is. I fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. I'll fight Chocolito. I'm good enough to fight anybody. As long as you ain't like, I ain't trying to be stupid. I ain't trying to fight The Rock. You know what I'm saying? He had 240 something pounds. I'm 140 pounds. You find somebody within 10 pounds of my weight and put $100,000 on it and I'll fight him. You know, that's how I go. Look, we're going to keep that one going. Hey, look, Bustin' Dustin, go and handle your business, dog. I got to get offline. Cause like I tell y'all, man, it's 4:45. I got to get start cooking. But with that being said, man, I appreciate all y'all getting online. I appreciate all the conversation that we have, and I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate everything. Hey, look, we're going to keep this conversation going tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So get online and let's make it happen, Captain. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Holla at you on the flip side. I'm out. Holla.